Saturday morning came without warning. Saw your face and everything around. You were there at the right time, with your kisses so sweet in the nighttime. Down at Surfside under a starry night, she was young and so was I. We were there at the high tide, with those kisses so sweet in the nighttime. Well, I don't know where you are, it's been so many years. Long ago we went our ways and new loves did appear. But always will remember the people in my life, ones who make me and who shape me, make me think back to a time when a Saturday morning came without warning. Saw your face and everything around. You were there at the right time, with your kisses so sweet in the nighttime. With your kisses so sweet, with your kisses so sweet in the nighttime. Okay.
All right. Good to hear you play keyboard for a
Yeah,
while. And
I've been having fun with it. I played in that Christmas band on keyboards and just kind of got me. And sat in with some blues guys on one song the other day. That was kind of fun. So anyway, I thought, hey, let's see what else I can do on keyboard. So anyway, next up is Dave. Dave was here last week. And let's see if I can do the magic. Let's see. Replace spotlight. There he is.
Hi, everyone. Nice to be here again. I'm Dave in North Carolina. Really really grateful that you all let out-of-towners participate in this open mic. So let me plug in the sound on my guitar and play something.
Nice. I like those pieces. Yeah.
So when you say you're going to plug in your guitar, what do you mean? What are you doing?
So I have a line from my amp. It's a USB line that plugs into my computer from my amp.
Okay. And so
And
you
when I plug in,
you can't leave it on all the time, or?
well then when I speak, it won't pick up what I say because it plugs directly
Oh,
from me.
okay. All right.
There's probably a better way to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
Me either.
Okay, let's see. Next on bat is Paul Gubbins.
Yep.
There we go. There we are.
Yeah, I do also appreciate you letting out of towners come in.
Where are you coming from?
Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, in that
Okay.
case, I'm sorry. You can't. No, I'm kidding.
You familiar with Evansville, Indiana?
No.
I was just there a couple of months ago
Yeah.
No, really, Keith?
on my way back from Terre Haute.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
E. Michael Burke was a criminal child. By the age of 12 years, he ran wild. Locked up in asylum at the age of 16. For St. Joseph, Missouri, a sigh of relief. Doctors dig to determine his criminal power, the origin story for why he went sour. With Bavarian science, his mind it is torn. E. Michael Burke is completely reborn. God bless the Germans, God bless the Jews, God bless the newsman who reads us the news. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Sometimes you walk in another man's shoes. They gave E. Michael Burke a story to tell. For the rest of his life he remembers it well. A man of high standing, quick-witted and keen. But no memory at all for the age of 16. Within 10 years after the war, Albert Hygini, he opened the door, and E. Michael Burke of the Ringling Brothers telegraph out their government orders. Now I don't know for certain, I heard it from friends that Albert Hygini was a company man, and E. Michael Burke, a hero at war and a CIA plant at the Ringling Brothers. What these men were up to, why should I care? Always an acrobat, never an heir. But what if there's someone who works to this day like Albert Hygini for the CIA? And perhaps he works part-time, perhaps from home. Maybe an old man sat in alone, out in the open, and under the veil, 65 years in Evansville. Here are his code words so you know who he is. Nazareth, Gargamel, Polar Express. All of these children are groomed to this day to be secretly handled by the CIA. Thank you.
All right. I like the story songs. Okay, so that brings us all the way from what, Carrollton Farmers Branch?
Beautiful Carrollton, the gateway to Farmers Branch.
Okay, Mr.
And there I
Keith
am.
Dodson. There you are.
This is a song that was written as a class project at my very first songwriting workshop. So there's about a dozen people that contributed, and I've got about 5 of the names. So have you ever been up? You ever been down? Have you ever had to choose between the two?
Keith, why don't you
No.
turn on your musician's sound
Yeah.
and start over?
You know, Bill's not here. Okay, it's on.
I had to
now.
step in for Bill. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to get a better excuse next time, I think.
Hey, Keith, I got another line for you to put in that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have you ever had to play without original sound? It would,
Well, there
it would
you
fit
go.
right in with what you were.
You ever been up? You ever been down? Have you ever had to choose between the two? Now I made a choice. I walked away. I guess you could say I chose me over you. Sometimes the pain was all I'd feel, but it showed me just what was real. The good ain't gone. On some days it rained, on some days it shone. Either way, you were still there on my mind. When this man was lost, wasting away, it was you that you were choosing all the time. Sometimes the pain was all I'd feel, but it showed me just what was real. The good ain't gone. Together again, this time for keeps. I'll never forget that I almost threw it all away. Too precious to lose, how precious to have. Your love is the glue that keeps me here to stay. Sometimes the pain was all I'd feel, but it showed me just what was real. The good ain't gone. Good ain't gone. The good ain't gone. The good ain't gone. I've got to go back and remember how the third line is supposed to go melodically, because I messed it up every time. Anyway, that's it.
That's good. I like that song.
Hey, may I speak a minute here?
Okay.
Something strange is going on with the way I'm connected. I'm not connected through my regular system for some reason or another. I don't know if it's something wrong with the network or whatever, but I made Barb the host, not the co-host, but the host. And I'm gonna sign off and try to sign back on and see if it'll get me back on. See, I don't have any original sound or anything up there. It's just it's almost
Harry,
like
mine went away a few weeks ago. I had to go back and re-enable it. I think it was after some sort of Zoom.
well, I can't enable it. There's no place to go enable it. It doesn't even give me the option.
Oh my.
Enable
So-
what?
Yeah,
What
when
was
you
you
go when you
saying?
go to enable that, you go to your settings and everything down there, audio settings, and there's no
The menu looks different.
there's no different. There's no. Wait a minute. Here we go. See if I did. Okay, I got it back. Maybe I'm back.
All right.
Let's see. There you go. Yeah, it was.
The menus look different now, or at least on the PC that version they
Well,
did.
something happened when I logged on. I don't know what happened. My phone. I tried to send. Some email this afternoon. Like I used the Dallas Songwriters uh, broadcast code, and it sent it back, and there's something else I did to that it rejected, and I've been doing so much stuff on this computer lately. There's no telling what I did to it. It's
I know.
gonna if something's gonna happen to it, it's gonna be between now and the next 2 days because it's
I
got
know,
to
because
absolutely
we're burning it up, aren't we?
it's got to work Saturday, so I'm getting nervous.
I know, me too.
But anyway, go ahead, Barb. I think I'm good now. I'm gonna say them.
Okay, so wait a minute. Do you have to? Oh,
Okay. I can move. It doesn't matter. I'll move it back, but
Move
I
what
think
back? It's fine.
well, I made you the host, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
see if I
you
can do
can
that.
just
I'm gonna
take me
reclaim the
back to a
host.
co-host and
Okay.
just
There
take
we
me
go.
back to a co-host. All righty, I'm gonna do the prayer of peace for Israel because we need to hear this every week. Heavenly Father, protect all your people, shield them from danger, provide for the needful. Let your love shine like stars in the night and gently pour on each Israelite. Oh God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel. From Mount Sinai to the western wall stone, may love and hope forever be known. In this our ardent prayer, our hearts are revealed. For Judah's peace, O Lord, hear our solemn appeal.
Mr. Harry.
Mr. Harry. That's
Oh,
me.
wait, let's see. Not add, replace. That's what we want to do.
Well, it's a pleasure to still be here. Okay, here we go. First time she kissed him, best looking guy she'd ever seen. He said he would never leave her. She was eager to believe. He left her for another. She took him back again. Little did she know how that first love would end. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. That's how a heartache begins. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. Next time she saw him, it was no different than before. There he was, knocking on her door. I'll spare you all the details. It really is a sin, the way that same fella broke her heart again. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. That's how a heartache begins. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. There is no happy ending, but with luck her heart will heal. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. That's how a heartache begins. Two-timed again. Two-timed again. It happened. Her heart was broken. Then it happened again. Then it happened again. He broke her heart.
That's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sad song. Yeah. Broke her heart.
I hope I wasn't playing it. Was I unmuted?
I don't know, but if you was, I owed it to you. I've screwed your songs up so many times.
Having to announce between everybody, I tend to forget that, oh yeah, I got to turn it off when I get through talking. So my apologies if I did.
Oh, no problem.
I guess I'm up next here, let's say. So let me.
You got to get me off the screen. There you go.
Here I am. Okay. Clear that off so I can see what I'm looking like. So anyway, let's lay back in our collective armchairs and solve crimes on TV. This is my True Crime Junkie song. Let's see if I can do that on keyboard here. They found her dead at the bottom of the stairs. The cops were puzzled when they got there. Now the husband claims he was out of town, but tells about those rumors going around. 'Cause you see, I'm a true crime junkie. I gotta know who done it. They're all so cunning. So hold on steady, I'll get the popcorn ready. They'll check his shoes while they get more clues. 'Cause I'm a true crime junkie, watching all night long. Around town whispered filled the air about some kind of scandalous affair. A mystery car drove off in the dark. They later found it burned up in the park. Now a true crime junkie won't be surprised if the alibis are just a bunch of lies. So hold on steady, I'll get the popcorn ready. I'm hooked something silly, yeah. Call me guilty, being a true crime junkie, watching all night long. I can binge for 48 hours on Dateline. I got 20/20 vision. What will the forensic files say? Will the DNA put the perp away? As a true crime junkie, yeah, that's what I am. An armchair detective kind of man. And hold on steady, I'll get the popcorn ready. I'll be going strong all night long. I'm a true crime junkie. I'm a true crime junkie, yeah. True crime junkie, it's my guilty pleasure. If you're a true crime junkie, put your hands up now. That's it.
I'm a true crime junkie, but it's Dateline.
Dateline, yeah. Oh, and Cable's got some good ones, you know. Mean Girls and Wives with Knives and stuff. Okay, so that brings us back around to Dave. Dave from North Carolina, right? Let's see.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Oh, let's see. Forget it.
Where in North Carolina?
I live in Durham.
Okay. I was born in Asheville.
Oh, that's about 3.5 hours from here. It's nice up there. I've been meaning to get over there, pay a visit. I haven't been there in a long time. So so I guess you can tell I use a looper pedal, and sometimes for the rhythm part of the looper, the stuff I do, I use melodies or chord sequences from songs that I wrote. I used to write songs like I guess all of you do. And so this rhythm part is from a song. Let me plug in my sound.
So relaxing.
Thank you.
Let's
I know I have to
see.
work on an ending.
Let's see. Okay, we're back to Paul. Here we go.
5 years ago, I hit the road, leaving my home, walking alone. Where did all the time go? Now I'm in love with a girl from the country, and she don't know it yet. And I'm in love with a girl from the city, and it's best left unsaid. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. He must take a stand, but I ain't no man. What's a poor boy to do? I'm in love with a girl from the country, and she don't know it yet. I'm in love with a girl from the city, and it's best left unsaid. Guess I'll pack it up and I'll head on out. Can't make up my mind, I'll leave them behind. I wish we could all work it out. I'm in love with a girl from the country, and she don't know it yet. And I'm in love with a girl from the city, and it's best left unsaid.
All right, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Back to Keith. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. I'm not the fastest switcher here. Here we go.
But you almost always get it done.
I get it done. That's right.
Just a coming back from fishing down the old North Ida Road. My grandpa said, do you see the tallest tree in that there grove? Around the bottom of that tree there stands an old wrought iron fence with the graves of 3 horse thieves hanged there for that offense. Well, he didn't know their names, and he didn't know what year. The story is a remnant, and the details are not clear. My dad doesn't remember where, but as a kid he'd seen the tree. He grew up with the story of the Grayson County 3. Were the Grayson County 3 really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Well, I don't get back there often. You know, I've never seen that tree. I guess that's just as well, 'cause it's on private property. But every now and then the thought occurs to me, can I dig up the whole story of the Grayson County Three? Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Were the Grayson County Three, they're on my mind.
That's nice.
All right, we got our story songs going on here.
We do indeed. Do you got a story for us?
I do.
Let's see. Okay. There we go.
Hello.
Yay.
Here's a story about a outlaw woman. She hung out at one time at an old East Dallas National Park. It used to be called Pleasant Grove, and it was the city of Said. In the land of the blazing sun, I'll let Hugh.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see. Harry.
That's me again.
That's May. May again. Who's May?
That's me again down here by the lake where the wind's blowing.
It looks like the ocean to me.
No, that's Tahoka Lake right there. It's been raining a lot out here in Lubbock, you know. Anyway, here we go. Ain't no fence, ain't no yard, ain't no ruts where I pick up parts, ain't no windmill fan to turn, ain't no trash out back of burning, ain't no tractor, ain't no plow, ain't no bull waiting for a cow, ain't no mother, brother or sister waving at daddy on his cultivator, ain't no laughing, ain't no crying, ain't no living, ain't no dying, ain't no one looking for a school bus coming. There ain't no family on this farm anymore, and there ain't no town in walking distance where you can go to do all your business. Ain't no banker can lend you money, ain't no grocer can sell your honey, ain't no service station attendant can pump your gas and wash your windows, ain't no neighbor can give you help when they sell your stuff at the courthouse steps. Ain't no laughing, ain't no crying, ain't no living, ain't no dying, ain't no one hoping to have a bank note burning. There ain't no family on this farm anymore. Screwed it up. I was supposed to play that before I did the bridge logo. Anyway, I'm gonna do the bridge again. The harmonica part. Democrats were to make the kids go to Baptist training union every Sunday night, 52 weeks out of the year, every darn year, till they're 18 years old. There ain't no family on this farm anymore. There ain't no family on this farm anymore. Well, this guitar is sounding tinny tonight for some reason.
Sounded good to me.
Well, does your guitar sound different? Sometimes you just front of. I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah. Sometimes my ears just.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I know what it is. I didn't take a shower this morning, and I didn't clean out my ears. That's what it was. All right. My ears are dirty.
Okay. Yeah. There have been times before I had tuners where I some days just could never hear the tune properly. You know.
Yeah.
Now I just use those little devices. But
It's the weather. That's what it is.
yeah. Well, I thought I would do my Fever Dream song, I Can't Breathe, on the magic piano.
That is really fitting. Everyone is getting that RSV or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
That's a breathing thing.
I had that norovirus a couple of weeks ago.
Were you coughing a lot?
Not with I was throwing up and diarrhea. That was
my wife has something. She's just been coughing a lot, just for whole.
Yeah, I've had the RSV vaccination and flu,
I had that too.
COVID,
She didn't have it. So anyway.
But I did. The nosebleed stopped without my nose being pounded on by the ENT doctor. He by then had stopped, because I got off.
That's good. You don't want what I had.
Yeah. From what you described, I was worried about going in, but no, we think it was just that low dose aspirin was not letting it heal whatever little cut I had in the nose.
They made me stop taking that, so I don't know if I'm supposed to get back on it or not, but I'm afraid.
I talked to my cardiologist. He said, well, give it a few more weeks to heal really good, and then maybe try every other day, see what happens.
Hey, they don't recommend that low dose aspirin anymore.
I've heard, I mean,
I beg your
ENT
pardon.
doctor said, comes and goes. Yeah, for a while. Yeah, take it. No, it doesn't do any good. Yeah,
I beg your pardon. They got me on 81 milligrams of aspirin, and just in case that doesn't work, they put me on Clavix too.
Yeah, well, Google it.
So if I ever cut myself shaving or anything, that might be it.
No, if you have a car accident, you'll die right there. You'll bleed to death.
I'll bleed out, they'll call it.
That's right.
Well, anyway, y'all know what happened.
They don't recommend that anymore, really.
Well, they may not, but he did.
But I mean, some doctors
doctor
still do,
did.
because they don't keep up with they don't read their journals.
Yeah,
you know.
but I had a stent put in, and you don't want that.
That's
clotting.
another thing I've read about.
They don't keep up with scientific studies on Facebook. I'm joking.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Okay, well, I Can't Breathe. Let's see. See if I can
Lay it on us.
I can't breathe anymore. The air is thick with shame, choked on dust and gasoline. Well, I can't think, I can't talk, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. Sword falls from a jagged cloud. I can't dream anymore. There's just too much noise. The crowd presses at my gate. I can't sleep, I can't cry, I can't close my eyes. I've been made a fool. The princess is on the move. My mind is an endless maze, gridlock, riddle and haze. Now everything turns to gray. I grasp, but it all slips away. But if I could escape from all of this for just one moment of bliss, but I can't sleep anymore. Dog barks, the blackbirds scatter. I'm in a crossfire where nothing matters. You don't call, you don't write, you don't knock at my door at night anymore. And I can't sleep, I can't dream, I can't eat, I can't breathe anymore. All I can do is wait for this fever to break. Until then, I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe. There we go.
That's nice.
Thank you. Okay, Dave is back up to bat.
I just want to say I heard you play that song last week on the guitar, and it's really interesting how different it sounded on the piano. I like it. They're both. I like them both a lot. It's just interesting how it changes the whole complexion of the song for me.
Yeah, it does. They were the kind of finished recorded version I put up on the streaming services uses the piano and other stuff, but mostly it's the piano. Yeah, it does. It's kind of fun playing it that way. Well, thank you.
So this past week I've been trying to learn a different. This tune is a 12-bar blues in A, and I've been trying to learn some different chords to play it, and I'm trying to focus on playing it with a little more rhythm. So we'll see how I do.
All right, yeah.
It is very mesmerizing.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Paul, there we go.
The road I took to Texas was a lonely, lonely road. But I took it there anyway. The girl I left in Memphis was a lovely, lovely girl. And now I really wish I would have stayed. But I up and left for Texas. I was a foolish, foolish man. But I was a man all the same. The girl I left in Memphis was a young, young girl, but old enough to go and change her name. I was down in Texas, I was living on some strange cultish type of ranch. For my friends back in, I was down in Texas, I was living on some strange cultish type of ranch. And the girl I left in Memphis, she was giving out a second chance. So I up and left for Memphis, said goodbye. And I said I would return again someday. For my friends down in Texas, suicide. At least that's what the Attorney General claimed. Now the moral to this story, if you're living on a ranch, and if you left your true love far behind, you're better off returning than hanging out with friends. Friends disappear all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All righty. Great. Okay, it's back to Keith.
This is the other song that came out of that first songwriting workshop, so the same people are credited. This is our tribute to Stemmons Freeway. Sitting stuck in traffic on a 35. I'm sitting dead still when I want to drive. The tires seem to melt cause it's so darn hot. I'm sweating like a pig because my AC's shot. I'm choking on fumes from an old Dodge Ram. Lord, please save me from this traffic jam. I'm sitting there staring at the other cars. The dude in the Dodge grabs an old guitar. A mother in a Mercury has a mandolin. A banjo player in a Bentley joins right in. A bass player bounding from a Chevy van. Hey, it looks like they're gonna have a traffic jam. They played real loud in the key of C. They made us all forget about our misery. Some people sang along in a joyous tone with a state trooper rapping in his megaphone. They kept on playing for song after song. I whipped out my blues harp and wailed along. The jam had cleared, but all the people stayed, making life's lemons into lemonade. If you get stuck, here's a different plan. Thank the Lord above and have a traffic jam. You better be ready, you know I am. Oh, thank God we had this traffic jam.
A lot of those around Dallas these days.
Yeah, more and more every day.
Remember that James Taylor song, Damn This Traffic Jam?
I don't remember that one.
I think it's basically an a cappella song, as I recall. Damn this traffic jam. Man, I hate to be late. Hurts my motor to go so slow. Damn this traffic jam. Yeah, you check it out. I'm sure it's on the interwebs somewhere.
Look that up.
Yeah. Okay, dokie, Barb.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to do a song that Mark Huey and I wrote. Mark Huey is a past president of DSA from a long time ago. And can you hear me now? My cell went out somewhere south of Albuquerque, and the line went dead with words unsaid. The connection's no longer working. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how. But now that you don't see me, can you hear me now? From Sandy Peak, all words seem weak, but I speak the truest ones I know. Once my clearest voice, do my best bad choice. That's time that I have to go. Don't know where I'm going, but I know now where I've been. Sometimes life is just knowing where you're not going again. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how. But now that you don't see me, can you hear me now? Now I've crossed the gap and tossed the map across the stack of old regrets, and they burn real clear in my rear view mirror. Say goodbye for me, love it. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how. But now that you don't see me, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I like that one.
I hear you. I hear you now.
Yay, Harry.
Harry's back. And I got my harmonica on here. See what happens. Gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Thought I'd go to heaven no matter what I did. The road was much too rocky, the hills were much too high. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Told a woman that I loved her, wasn't long we had a child. Told them both I'd be back for them in just a little while. Told myself just keep going, they'd be better off alone. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I shot a man in anger, did not know his name. No way I could forgive him, much less know who was to blame. I got down on my knees, said a little prayer. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. When my life is over, I don't know what I'll see. Bright light, long dark tunnel, Jesus reaching out to me. Will it all turn into darkness, or the devil in disguise? Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Thought I'd go to heaven no matter what I did. The road was much too rocky, the hills were much too high. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. There.
Yeah.
That's up a step from what I normally do. I capoed it, and then put the harmonica in there. I think I worked something out on the harmonica on that. So anyway, there it is.
Muy bueno.
Back to you, Alan.
Back to me.
Back to Alan.
The host has spotlighted my video. Okay. My cat's still sleeping right there. Anyway, this is One Day Soon, keyboard style. First you're up, then you're down. Carousel spins round and round. Your mind is a blur as the world goes passing by. Another thrill, nothing untried. The carnival is one long ride. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Now you're trapped. Is there escape? The bitter wind slaps you in the face. soon you'll be sailing away. Let's see, but one day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. But one day soon, you'll be finding your way. A one-day trip, two-day turnaround. Now you're back on the same old ground. Just another lonely night in another town. You've been out here much too long. Now it's time to carry on, 'cause one day soon you'll be oiling away. Yeah, one day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. One day soon, you'll be sailing away. Always lost, seldom found, one foot in the underground. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. So grab a hold, take a hand, get ready to make your stand. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. One day soon, you'll be sailing away. Yeah, one day soon. Yeah, one day. One day soon. Hey, thank you. Let's see, I forget where we're at. Dave is next. Probably have time for one last round here.
Okay. This is another Looper song, and the chords for this one I stole from the Ringo Starr song, It Don't Come Easy. I'll plug in my guitar.
Nice. Okay, back to Paul.
Honey, babe, your sadness fades, your eyes as wide as water. I was a foolish man. I'd fight it, but why bother? I was on the loose. I always been, and I was a troubled man. Sugar plum, I'm not so dumb. My heart is warm like fire. I was a foolish man, and I was in the choir. I was off the key. I always been, and I was a troubled man. The letters that you wrote to me, I threw them all away. I was a foolish man. It worked out anyway. My plans, they all failed. My failures were planned, and I was a troubled man.
I like the Dylan quality to your music.
Thanks.
Let's see, we got Keith up to bat now, if I can find him here.
There I am. I knew I had to be there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Listening to mariachis at Waxy O'Connor's pub. Iced tea, fish and chips, and mushy peas for grub. A combination solely found in this Texas hub. Only in San Antonio. In the fall of 1990 we first came here as a pair to see the Alamo, the Riverwalk, the Hemisphere. Walking hand in hand, loving memories we'd share, just for us in San Antonio. We returned many times with our family in tow. It grew on us more through the years, but none of us can live forever, I know, and lost still brings me to tears. San Antonio's always a good idea, that's what we'd always say. Now I'm sitting here on my own, remembering the day that we'd come here together to rejuvenate and play together in San Antone. I'm missing you in San Antone. Deep within my heart, there's a melody.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Very good. All right. Righty, Rudy.
Hey, Alan, you want to try to work Jenny in right here?
Yeah, you got a song for us, Jenny?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't want to take somebody else's spot.
No, we've got time.
Okay, thank you. So conditional, so transactional. You don't accept you for who you are. So conditional, so transactional. Is that what makes us star? As the world turns, there's throngs of people who do it that way. I just never happened to be one of them. I always went into my own way. Your list of items add up for you, but sure as hell don't add up for me. Let me jump through every hoop. I wanna be your excited puppy. 'Cause you're so conditional, so transactional. You don't accept you for who you are. So conditional, so transactional. Is that what makes us star? Let me tell you right now, I was raised with this. It feels so familiar. As soon as I get your disapproval, I'm ready to scoot far. The way I've always learned and loved is through my family true. I watch the things that I admire, and I might try what they do. So conditional, so transactional. You don't accept you for who you are. So conditional, so transactional. Is that what makes us star? Mobs of stars sleeping around looks empty to me. The day I become that kind of woman is a day where I hated me. How will you ever get my sweet trust? You done threw it all away. Addressing character, how women should be after every promise broken to me. 'Cause you're so conditional, so transactional. You don't accept you for who you are. So conditional, so transactional. Is that what makes us star? Why do you think I want you? After all the hoops I jumped through, damn near lost myself for love, a love that still can't be true. I write this song to Hollywood, I write it to the record industry. I write this song to some folks in church and some well-heeled in society. So conditional, so transactional. You don't accept you for who you are. So conditional, so transactional. Is that what makes us star? I guess I'll never be a rock star. I guess I'll never be your rock star.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Glad you came through and did a song for us.
Thank you for giving me the time.
Okay, so we'll pick back up with Barb. Let's see, replace spot.
Hello.
Hello.
Good. It was good to finally hear from Jenny. Alrighty. Gonna do a little song about a couple of outlaws from this area. You heard the story of Jesse James, of how he lived and he died. If you're still in need of some outlaw deed, here's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Now Bonnie and Clyde and the Barrow Gang were said to be worth their weight in lead. Oh, they rob and steal, but those who'd squeal were usually found dying or dead. We can't believe the fake news, no. The gang wasn't so ruthless as that. Nature was raw, and they hated the law. Stool pigeons, spiders, and rats. Oh yeah, doodle-doo, what'll they do? On a wild ride, need a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. They were called cold-blooded killers. It was said they were heartless and mean. But Bonnie said with pride that she once knew Clyde when he was honest up
Bonnie and Clyde.
No, I get started on that song. It's like a race to the end to keep up with the drummer.
Well, Harry, do you want to close this out? What's the song? It's about 9 o'clock.
I can do that, yeah. I will close us out unless someone wants to follow me. I mean, we can stay here. It's not like we have to go home. We're already there. Lawther Road was dark and crooked. Moon was in the trees. I saw her in my headlight. She was looking straight at me. I stopped to try and help her, do anything I could do. Her sheer white dress was dripping wet. Moss was on her shoes. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of a girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. She said, my boat turned over. Give me a ride, sir, if you will. I live with my father up on top of T.P. Hill. Her voice began to falter. I helped her with the door. Halfway to the top was just a puddle on the floor. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of a girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. At the top I saw a mansion. A man was standing there. I told him what had happened and a cold chill filled the air. He said, son, I had a daughter. Is this some kind of joke? You're the third guy to say he's seen her since she drowned 3 weeks ago. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of a girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. Now this story is a strange one. Some facts that just don't jive. No girl has drowned in White Rock Lake since 1945. I googled up that spot exactly where she said she lived. Ain't nothing but a playground up on top of T.P. Hill.
Ooh, I'm scared now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that brings
Why
us
don't you
to-
do your 1.5-minute song, Alan? That'd be real fitting. You know what I mean?
Well,
By popular demand.
by popular demand. Well, let's see what I can do here real quick. Hold on, let me. I'd probably know the lyrics, but I'll probably screw them up if I don't have them in front of me. So
Wait a minute. Well, let's do Gal Review here while we're at it. If it's going to be a
Okay.
song. Yeah. Here we go. There you go.
Oops. I got 1 minute left for one more song.
Whoop.
The host said, what's the matter?
Well, I did something wrong here. Hang on.
Oh,
Okay, now you're back. Okay, start over.
okay. Now I'll start over. Let's see. I got 1 minute left for one more song. The host says this tune can't be too long. Feel like I better pick up the pace, for a blue-haired teen with a ukulele takes my place. Now there's half a minute left to finish and persuade someone to hire me for a gig where I might actually get paid. There's a girl up front and I want to impress her, but there's so little time and so much pressure. But oh, it's too late now, 'cause look, here comes the hook.
All right.
There it is.
Okay, everybody wave goodbye. I'm going to take us offline here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.